Welcome to the Wrecked by Fiction podcast.
That's not a comfort read.
Yes, it is. Did I read it on my lunch break? Yeah.
So I made notes because I didn't know if there was going to be a quiz.
Hey, everything is for a grade. While I was watching a movie with my 6-year-old, yeah. I didn't know I could be both right and so fucking wrong. Wrecked by Fiction, where we read, cry, and question our emotional stability.
You ready?
No.
Hey there, how you doing? I feel like I always have to do something weird to get us started.
Yeah, we usually, I don't know, we do something at the beginning of every episode where it's, hello.
Hey, I mean, some of those weird things made for the nice opener that we have, so it works.
That opener.
It's not a comfort read.
Yeah, right? That's you telling me that Den of Vipers is something I'm not allowed to read over and over again, okay?
I didn't say you couldn't read it over and over again. I just said that it's not a comfort read.
Yes, it is. That's like the book I just finished rereading about the two college boys who one of them was assaulted by his pastor when he was 12 years old, and it's about, he goes on this journey of faith and like how to like differentiate like what happened to him and all of this stuff, and I cry every single time, and I posted it and other people are like, thank God somebody else thinks this is a normal thing to reread over and over again. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay, I need to know what your definition of comfort is then.
I mean, it's anything that number one, I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay.
So that book is called For the Fans.
Okay.
And I love that book.
Okay.
It's so fucked up. But I know, one thing is, I know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, do I have an emotional response to it?
Okay.
And I don't reread things that I don't have an emotional response to.
Right.
Like, I can't bring myself to sit through another couple of days of reading if I haven't responded to it once strongly enough or whatever.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I think of comfort reads as like something that would give you a warm fuzzy and like gentle and not trauma.
Well, but like when it's like when you rewatch a TV show. Do you have a comfort TV show?
Gilmore Girls.
Okay. Did you not get emotionally invested in their lives, and the first time you ever watched that show and you had some sort of response to the way that, like, when you didn't? I'm so sad. When Rory left Logan at college graduation and...
I mean, I was mad, but I didn't get, like... I didn't cry. I will tell you, I did bawl at almost every episode of This Is Us. I don't watch it anymore because I don't want to cry again.
I can't watch that show.
No, it is.
I can't watch that show. I think I watched that show like 2 times, and I could like 2 episodes, and I was like, I don't like it. I didn't like it. But I don't know. I watch, like, I will rewatch Gilmore Girls, but like when I think of rewatching TV shows, it's like The Office or Parks and Rec, which I haven't done in years. But those I would consider comfort shows the same way as I would, I don't know, Corey watches Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings over and over and over and over again. Or like when he's having a really hard day, there's a cartoon Star Wars TV show. I don't know what it's called, but I always know, I can tell his mood
off of what
if he's watching that at the end of the day. I'm like, okay. But you've also told me that, it's rereading Haunting and Hunting Adeline is a strange thing to do. But it's like, I already know exactly what's going to happen. I enjoyed it the first time. I was emotionally invested in the character development.
Okay.
And so rereading it feels comfortable. So maybe not like warm fuzzy, I guess.
Yeah.
Or like the same way
You're looking more for, like, comfort for you is predictable.
Yes. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
Not warm, fuzzy, just
No, it's
predictable.
that I know it. And that,
Okay.
but that's why I rewatch the same
Okay.
TV shows over and over again. Because I don't actually have to watch it because I already know exactly what happened.
Right.
Like any episode of The Office comes on and I hear 4 minutes of dialogue, I can tell you what's going to happen in that episode.
Yeah.
That's how it is with books. Like talking about Den of Vipers or talking about Haunting or Hunting Adeline, or there's another book that I reread pretty regularly other than For the Fans, which we just talked about. But yeah, I don't know. I think that for me, it's comfort because I already know what's going to happen. I don't have to be, it doesn't take any extra brain power.
Right. I get that. It makes more sense now knowing that you're looking more for the predictability.
Okay.
And not that it's a soft and gentle storyline. Like, to me,
oh yeah,
like a comfort book would be something comedic or funny, or, you know, like one of the Jana Ivanovich books that I read that's about the little bounty hunter chick that she's just goofy and gets herself into these silly predicaments, right? Like that to me would be a comfort read. Reading Den of Vipers would not fall into that category. But now I know you're looking for predictable, so that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, and I also think that I read a lot of the time. I read 5 out of 5 spice level books too, as a comfort read. But I don't view it that way while I'm doing it. It's like to get out of, like after a book that really fucked me up,
right?
Or after a book I really hated. Yeah.
Okay.
So
we just had different ideas of what comfort is. That's all.
I don't know.
No judgment. Just
it sure sounded like you were judging a little bit.
I wasn't judging you. I was just very confused as to why you found that as a comfort read, and now I understand. It's because you know what's going to happen. You know what to expect. That's your comfort. You don't like surprises.
Oh no, nothing about me is spontaneous.
No.
Not a single thing.
Except for when I text you and I'm like, hey, I'm coming over and we're going to go do this. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. And then I tell Corey that we're going to go do something. And he said, you never have ideas like that. I was like, I don't think about these things. It's not my spontaneity.
Yep.
It's Amanda's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would be in my house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year if you weren't my friend. So I don't do anything.
I can go.
No, you can't. You can try.
You have other friends. Like, it's fine.
Wow, you sound real butthurt about the fact that I have other friends, okay?
I'm not butthurt about it. It's okay. They were here first.
My other friends aren't you, so.
Aww. I'm going to need some tissues.
If that's what makes you cry, then we need to pivot the things that you're being forced to read.
Oh, gosh.
I got to play scary dog bodyguard in the hospital for you, so.
That was fun.
I'd take that. It's like high ranking on the friends list of
happy
things
to
I get to do.
Give you that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's fun times.
It is.
Yeah.
I've only done it, I don't know, a couple of times in my life before that, so that's fun.
Okay.
But.
So, Becca Mac?
Oh, God. Yeah, we were going to talk about Becca Mac. Well, you read, so, I mean, I don't know. The internet is really excited for us to talk about these books. Did you see?
I looked at it the other day and it was already, I haven't looked at it again, but there were tons of comments.
Do you want to guess how many views are on that video where it's a solo episode that's already gone out, or no, that hasn't even gone out yet.
Yeah.
That I posted a teaser.
Yeah.
I didn't even mention that it was Becca Mac.
Yeah. And everybody was all over it.
And everybody's all obsessed.
I have no idea because I don't know what our normal views are.
I mean, so that I would call that video the only viral content that we've put out.
I don't know that I've ever put any viral content out, so I don't know.
Well, but
I wouldn't even know.
But on the Wrecked page, it's the only thing that's hit over 10K. It's sitting at about 30 right now.
Holy cow.
30K views.
I would have been like 700.
That's like our normal content.
Okay.
Is around 7.
Okay.
Our like anywhere between 7 and like 1,500 is what we usually pull. But something about Becca Mac hit the algorithm, and everybody, and there's comments like, bring me back, tag me when they post the videos.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like,
okay.
So.
Well, all right, then. I don't know. We'll see.
Are all of Becca Mac's books available in audiobook, or did you have to read? Were the 3 that you have read so far?
The 3 I've read so far are audiobook. I haven't checked the rest yet. I moved on and did One Last Rainy Day.
Yes.
And then Severed Heart.
Yes. Which did you finish Severed Heart?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Don't lie. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. We're not talking about Kate Stewart right now.
I am
people. Oh,
43%.
We're not gonna. I'm not. Hold on a second. I'm not ready to talk about Becca Mac yet. Okay, so I run our social media, right? Like, yes. So I field all of it, all of the content,
yeah,
and all of the comments, and all of the shares, and all of that. Oh my God, our feelings about Kate Stewart and the Ravenhood, some people are angry.
Why?
Because of our shit talking about Tobias.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, no, there was a whole string. She like wrote a novel, I'm not joking, about all of this stuff where she was like, the book wouldn't exist if Tobias hadn't pushed the storyline forward. And she went on this huge rant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll have to go look. I do go and read comments sometimes, but once I've read them, I don't tend to go back to that video again. So I'll have to go look at that. I was just like, interesting.
It was the one. I'm pretty sure it's the short I posted where it's from the Exodus episode where I'm like, where it's like Alicia knows, and I'm like, Alicia knows what? That you suck? Me too. Which I thought was funny. It was funny. But also, he is a fucking idiot.
He is.
Especially in Exodus.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I think Finish Line is a different story, but like, the Finish Line episode hasn't even gone out yet, right? Or it did. It just did. Just did this week.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's a total dumbass in Exodus, but okay.
Yeah, so no, I think that there is the social media thing is crazy because you want the comments, right? Because it pushes
good or bad
forward, right?
Yeah.
Any interaction is good interaction,
right?
But some of those people just fucking eat me alive on there.
That's wild.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like the people on YouTube. YouTube is brutal. Something about the people telling me how wrong I am about my opinions on things.
Right.
Is crazy.
That's nuts.
And I'm like, if I said half the shit I'm actually thinking, that would be a problem probably for me. But in the line of because this is going to be its own thing, by the way, we're going to have to finish this conversation and then start the next one.
Yeah.
I do have a surprise for you that I have not informed. Like, it is a surprise. I have been doing something that I had not informed you of until right now on recording. A indie author contacted me.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she is interested in talking to us, and possibly she doesn't live here.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in like Oregon, I think.
Okay.
But possibly invited her to like Zoom call
That'll be fun.
episode.
I like it.
And she is gonna mail us her most recent published book.
Okay.
So that we not only can put it
up
on the screen, but also that we can read it in our hands. Obviously, it's a Kindle. Right. It's on Kindle too. But like,
what does she write?
Kind of all over the place. So before I agreed, so her name is Paige Moore.
Okay.
Before I agreed to move forward, like, and create a sort of like ongoing, working relationship with her,
right.
I found one of her books, and I was like, nothing is that serious, right?
Right.
So, do you remember in February when I read a Christmas book?
Mm-hmm.
That was her.
Oh, okay.
And her humor is
spot on.
So good.
Yay.
And I read the book I read was her I believe it's called like Christmas Disaster or something. And it's about a man whose name is literally Nicholas Claus.
Okay.
And he gets arrested on Christmas Eve for urinating in an alley outside of a bar.
I like it.
And his life is just a mess. And the whole storyline is them, like, this woman who is a male woman, and she was searching in like the discarded or like lost mail,
right?
And she found a letter with it was N Claus and then their address, and so she was like, oh, this is from 20 plus years ago or something. I'll take it to their house. It's very obviously a letter to Santa that never
arrived.
Right?
Okay.
And so she went to go take it back, and she found out that like she met his mom. Like
just right off the bat.
Yeah, she had never met him.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like followed and watched him. Like his mom was like, he's not here. He was, Christmas Eve is really hard for him. Me too, if my name was Nicholas Claus.
Yeah. For sure.
But she watched him pee in an alley and get arrested. And so this stranger, male woman.
It's a meet cute. It's fine.
Bailed him out of jail.
Oh, gosh.
And then went to his family Christmas party. It's very funny. Obviously super fast paced.
Yeah.
It's very much that, like, there's some miscommunication trope in there, which I didn't mind, because you get both POVs, which we've discussed many times.
Yeah.
So like the one chapter is his POV, where he wakes up after their night together, and she's sleeping beautifully beside him, and he like sneaks out, runs down to the coffee shop to get coffee for the whole house. Okay. And as he's coming back, he rounds the corner of his house and he sees her like sprinting out.
She's like, I'm out.
She's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
I did.
And then, so he's like pissed and sad and whatever. And then the next chapter, it's her POV of waking up in an empty bed thinking that he abandoned her. Yeah. And I'm like,
he just went to go get coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do get both sides,
okay,
which I liked. But her humor is really good. She has a lot of other types. There are a couple of it's all really like contemporary romance, I would say.
Okay.
But the one that she invited us to read is the first Why Choose book she's ever released.
Okay.
And it's, I believe, I have to double check, but I believe it's like almost like a paranormal, like fantasy realm situation.
Okay.
Like I think it's vampires. I could be wrong.
I'm open.
But yeah, so
Okay.
She's down to visit on an episode, and she promoted us on her Instagram. I think she shared a couple of ours to her story too, but occasionally she'll pop up in the comments on our videos on TikTok too.
Nice. Okay,
so
cool.
If you see her, but yeah,
check that out.
She kind of came out of nowhere, but I love it. That's the point. I mean, that's why when we first started this whole thing, indie authors was the main goal.
Yep.
So
yeah, we want to help support
the
people that aren't, big already.
Right.
For sure.
The book, it is vampires. This is the book she wants us to read.
Okay.
It's called The Blood Captive.
Okay.
Stop scrolling. Yeah, you. Page more, just dropped The Blood Captive. 3 vampire brothers, 1 human. Dark cravings and impossible tension. Slow burn, dangerous desire, and the question you want the answer to. Why choose when you don't have to? Paperback available on Amazon. Free on Kindle Unlimited. Go on. That's a good girl.
Yeah.
Does it come with the vampires? Because
I'm
I just got really hot.
my eyes are watering.
I'm perimenopausal. It's okay.
Oh my god. That might be the first. That's the first time I've actually. She sent that to me in a private message. I hadn't watched it until just. We're keeping that in the.
Thank you, Paige.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Paige. Paige, where are we gonna? I can't pick up my phone. Oh,
I'm gonna need a minute to cool off.
Ooh. Paige Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Her TikTok bio says, "I make people up, then I ruin their lives, and then I make them kiss." You're welcome. Just so you know.
And she lives how far away from us? Because I feel like she would fit right in our circle.
Yes. No, when we talked, where is she? I believe she's in Oregon. I believe the last time we talked about it. Yeah. The book came out on March 2nd, by the way, so it's just,
okay. So
it just came out. She was going to send me all of her art on... I said, I just played that last video on the podcast I'm filming right now, and it made Amanda all hot and bothered. Thought you'd want to know.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so she said something. I don't know. She said something, and I remember telling her, like, that the way she responded was exactly how I would have responded.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get along great." I was like, "Yeah, yep,
Legit.
we are."
Right.
So I wonder if that voice. I'm trying to think if that voice is like if she got it audiobook or if she like I don't even know how
it's a narrator.
Right? Where do you get that?
I have no idea.
Whose voice is that?
I need to know what
because
his face looks like.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was something else for sure. Something else.
Also, is there an audiobook version and is
Right.
he narrating?
Right.
Emma might actually listen to an audiobook.
Yeah, I don't usually, especially with accents, because sometimes I struggle. I've listened to a few where it's like Scottish or Irish or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get into. Okay, so another hockey. She's most well known for her hockey series. However, that's not the first books I read by her.
Right.
But Dr. Emily Rath wrote Pucking Around.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you are on the internet enough to know that series.
No.
But the first book is Pucking Around, and it's a Why Choose. The whole series isn't Why Choose, but that one is.
Right.
And but in her the most recent, the final release for that series, was called Pucking Strong, and it came out late last year. It was so good.
Yeah.
However, I don't listen to audiobooks, right?
Right.
But I heard that the narrators for that book, it was so brutal because there was I think they call him the Swede. But I don't know if that's accurate, if that's what he actually, but in the book, I believe they call him the Swede, but I think they call him the Swede and then people correct them. I'd have to go back and look, but his name is Henrik.
Okay.
And he is not American.
Right.
But the voice that they used, I just saw so many videos and comments and reviews that people couldn't finish the book because of the way that he talked.
Right.
In the audio.
See, and I have struggled with some audiobooks where if it's obviously an American putting on an accent.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's a struggle, which is why even when I was auditioning, I don't audition for anything that requires an accent because I'm not going to pretend to do one that I don't know how to do. Yeah. Right. Like that, or that I'm not fluent in. I'm not fluent in another language enough to do that. So yeah, it can be a hard thing to listen to.
Yeah. Well, it was like I might play it because it's funny, but there's in Game Changer, which is the Scott and Kip book, right? Yeah. Kip's voice in the audiobook sounds like he's talking with his mouth full.
Oh gosh.
Like he talks like rob 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 rob. Like it's horrible.
I couldn't do that.
It's so bad. It is worth me forcing you to listen to what it sounds like. Oh, calm down. Yeah, literally all I had to do was calm down. I had to look up Kip. I had to type in Kip on TikTok and it says Kip audiobook accent is the second search. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, all the names here are kind of dumb. So what's good here? The man asked, squinting at the menu. There's one with blueberries and pineapple and kale.
No.
But you can't taste the kale, I swear. It's good. I like it. That would be
It's like supposed to be a Brooklyn.
I was going to say it's almost
like New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, suburbs accent, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
No.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's like he's talking with his mouth full. There's a reason that I don't.
I get it.
Yeah, there's a reason that I don't listen to it because I can't do the weird accent situation where.
Well, and that was one of the things I just told you the other day with Severed Heart, that I was kind of struggling a little bit because the Tyler accent seems a little put on.
Did you tell me that?
Mm-hmm. At ballet the other day.
Oh, ballet was a mess that day.
It was.
His, like, the southern thing, or like, what is it that you don't?
It just is, and maybe it's because I lived in the South for a while. It doesn't sound accurate. I guess, in my opinion. And it's not always consistent.
Yeah.
So it just gets a little...
Yeah, I could... Yeah. I could see that being an issue. Did you feel the same way about, like, Tobias's French?
No, I felt like that one was okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I will say that, I don't know, in the clips of the Tyler audiobook, like pieces of the audiobook, I didn't hear it being weird. Maybe it's just parts of it that are like,
Maybe.
But I also, I didn't listen to the whole thing, right? So like, I'm sure after a while there's some fatigue or whatever that happens.
Well, and it could have, part of it too could have been that I kind of expected, because all of the other books are narrated by the same two people.
Yeah.
So I kind of assumed that this one also would be, and it's not. It's two completely different people.
Well, yeah, it's different characters.
Right, I get that. But the previous book had been, I mean, it was always the same two people that played all of the characters, including Tyler and Delphine.
Yes. So the audiobooks for those books, I remember you struggling with when you started them, because you are, honestly, I think audiobooks make no sense to me, because I know that through you telling me, right, you've run into where the male narrator will narrate all of the men, no matter what character is.
Right.
The female will narrate all of the females.
Right.
No matter the character.
Right.
You've also run into situations where if it's the male POV chapter,
the woman is narrating, or no, the male is
the male's narrating even her parts,
which was a little weird at first.
So I think that's interesting. I have no like point of reference.
Right.
Right.
Well, and like then you've got the Sarah J. Maas ones that it's one person.
Right.
Doing
It's that one woman. That woman is across every series.
Yes.
It's the same woman. Good for her. You know,
right?
She probably did well for herself on all of those books.
Had to have.
I would hope.
For sure. Yeah. I hope it wasn't a...
Granted, the wyvern thing is disheartening.
There were a lot of mispronunciations, but we won't go there.
But no, I think that's interesting, because I don't know if there's like I don't know how to describe that. Like, is there like a template that, like, when you publish a book and you decide, oh, I'm also going to publish an audiobook,
right?
Then like there's like one way to do it, or like does it not matter? Like when you format text, like you create a book and you print it, there are things you have to do, right? Like publishing houses have formatting. So I think that's interesting that it's kind of a free for all.
Yeah. If I had to guess, it's probably dependent upon the author's budget for the audiobook.
Okay.
Would be how they determine whether it's one narrator versus a group of narrators versus one male, one female kind of thing.
Well, because I also know that, like, releasing an audiobook at the same time as, like, on the same day that you publish a book is not normal.
No.
Like, now, that's the expected, right? There are so many audiobook listeners now that when a book comes out and it's only available, like, in an ebook or
hard copy,
people are like, oh man, I have to wait for which I think is the case with Becca Mack. I don't believe that Breathe With Me has come out. The one that was released in, I believe it was November.
Right.
So, like, I don't believe the audiobook has come out for that book. But yeah, I think that's so interesting to me as someone who doesn't listen to audiobooks. Because really, the only time I've listened to audiobooks is Sarah J. Maas and then Manacled.
Okay.
I listened to Manicold, but on Spotify,
Yeah.
like for free,
Yeah.
because of the way that it was originally, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting.
I know that Onyx Storm was released as audio the same
Day.
Mhm.
They're now, especially with how large like the fandoms have gotten,
Mhm.
it is normal for them to, like, as soon as the book goes into like its final like editing round or whatever, they'll send it off to narrators.
Yeah.
Like Elsie Silver, her next book is, I think it's called Fever Dream or whatever, is being published sometime in 2026, and she is right now releasing like little videos of the dual narrators, like teasing.
Right.
Like she just announced who's narrating the book.
That would make sense, because one of the things, and I think I texted you about this when I noticed it, was that there were, because I was listening to the audiobooks of the Becca Mac series, but also if there was something that came up, I would run to the book, like the ebook, and go highlight it, right? And there were parts that I would watch, and the dialogue would be just a little bit different every now and then from what the narrator was saying versus what was in the ebook. So, yeah, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because you have done like the auditions for like narrating books and stuff,
Right.
So I don't know, like I'm sure there are like a ton of different like avenues of like the way, like how they're finding narrators, but I also know that there are some book narrators, especially in the romance world of reading, that are like
sought after.
Yeah. Do you know? There's only one man that I know of by name that I can tell you, like, almost at least one in every like super popular series in the romance book world he has narrated.
Okay.
That's Teddy Hamilton. Do you know who that is?
I don't know it. I'm sure that I have heard him, but I don't know any of the names. I'm terrible. Like, even musicians, and sorry to all of my musician friends, I know their names because I hung out with them, but I can listen to a song and know the lyrics and know the song, but I couldn't tell you who sang it 90% of the time unless it was super popular. And similar with book narrators. I don't know who it is that I'm listening to. I just know what book I'm listening to. So,
well, I also think that's interesting because I don't think it matters.
It doesn't. Like, even with the one that I am narrating, I'm not looking for the attention for it. Like, it's not my book. I'm just reading it so that... And my thinking about an audiobook when I'm narrating it is that someone who is visually impaired, I'm helping them to be able to enjoy the book.
Yep.
Or for people like me who are busy and I can listen to it while I'm working and still be reading, like, in a way, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about doing it so that I can become famous off of it. Like, that's not my motive with it.
I mean, I know there's like an entire like population of people who will listen to audiobooks because
somebody
like,
specifically narrated it. Yeah. See, and now that I am doing that and I've been posting some of my recordings on TikTok, more of them are coming up in my FYP.
Sure.
Doing lives while they're narrating. And I'm like, why? I don't know. I mean, great for them that they're monetizing that too, I guess. But it's...
Well, I also think it's interesting because, especially like, I mean, to go back to that video that Paige sent us, right? Where your body had a visceral reaction to the way that man sounded.
Yes.
Whether that man was real or not.
Right.
Could
have been a computer voice for all we know.
Nobody knows. I don't know. I haven't checked if she's answered us yet.
Yeah.
But when you find out what someone looks like,
it's so wild.
And you've been listening to, especially in like different books where like from one character to the next, that their voice, there are subtle changes, and the way that they, inflection matters, and the depth of their voice versus, whatever it is. I think it's so interesting. So I have listened, you're scrolling on TikTok and there's little, like the audio at the bottom is from an audiobook.
Right.
But it's the person in the video is just the person who's recording, right?
Right.
It's not the audiobook person.
Yeah.
And so when I will hear little snippets of books and Teddy Hamilton is really like the only person that I can think of in this moment. But he looks, I didn't know what he looked like for a really long time. He looks absolutely nothing like what you would think he would look like.
Yeah.
Based on the way he sounds.
Okay.
Which is
Does it kill it for you?
No, I don't give a shit. I don't listen. I don't listen to audiobooks, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Right.
But now, if I do listen to something that is his voice, I see him
Instead of
the character.
Yeah.
Which for me, that as a reader, ruins the character that I have built up and created, and the work that the author has done to paint the picture of what this character looks like.
Yeah.
Because I know what Teddy Hamilton looks like, and that's his voice. So that character is now him.
Yeah.
Whether I want it to be that way or not, that's just how my brain works.
Right.
So I do, and I mean, he's incredible. Like the way, like the work he has done, and the way he is sought after in like the book narrating community, I think is so interesting. Like what he has built for himself is incredible. I do think that it impacts the way that I choose my the way to consume my books, though.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
I don't know. And I know that you have given up on audiobooks because of the way some people talk. So I think that's just normal.
I've also given up on ebooks because the grammar was terrible too. So.
Paige did give me a little bit of insight that Kindle changed their formatting requirements.
Okay.
And so a lot of ebooks, the way that they so Kindle changed their formatting requirements, and so everything that had been uploaded prior to those changes basically went to like a factory setting. So nothing, if you didn't immediately alter it and change it and re-upload it or whatever, the formatting could be completely off in the ebook.
Okay.
So like paragraphs that were paragraphs aren't paragraphs anymore. There's like random enters and spaces and so, and I was like, she was like, don't judge me based on the formatting because I haven't edited yet.
Right.
And I was like, okay, good to know.
Right. The things I've been running into haven't been formatting.
Okay.
It's been like
grammar.
Words are flip-flopped or the wrong version of a word is used, like the wrong to.
Oh, yeah.
Or the wrong there. Or a complete misspelling, or like the one the other day where I just finally started skipping through because it was based on a reality TV show that they were filming, and the name of the TV show switched halfway through the book.
You mentioned that.
Like, what the heck?
Which makes no sense.
No. Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. I do think that, well, and that's like when I was talking to you about the fantasy series where it was so obvious that the final book was written with AI because all of the details were wrong. And I'm like, if a person wrote that, that wouldn't have happened. There's no way in like, when I think about it, like intellectually, you would know.
Yeah. Like I have no desire to write a book. I know that that's something that you have started.
Yeah.
But if I feel like I would have a whole board.
I do.
It maybe not a physical board, but at least a Word document that gives me the details of each character so that I don't forget, right? And I could reference back to that. I can't imagine not having that somewhere.
I only have like 10-ish chapters written of my own fiction work.
Yes.
And I have each character lined out, even characters that were only mentioned once.
Mm-hmm.
I like have the way I describe them. I have their, physical appearance and personality traits all listed.
Right.
Because that's like my biggest fear is that I will 75% of the way through the book, I will forget that I made the female main character blonde.
Right.
And I will put something, the color of their eyes too is something that I want to make sure, have made sure to remember.
Yeah.
Or romance books has this really big thing about the way people smell.
Yes.
And describing the way, and sometimes that changes over the course of a book. And I'm always like, but you said here that they smelled like leather and books.
Right.
And then over here, they smell like grass and
mint.
right.
Or, yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Or tobacco and whatever it is.
Tobacco and cedar.
Cedar is huge.
Yeah.
What's another one that's really big? Amber.
Yes.
Saying things smell like that. Corey, one of his biggest pet peeves is when I say something about a book and that person in the book smells like amber. He's like, amber doesn't smell like anything. And I'm like, you're not wrong. Okay. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that's what they say they smell like.
Right.
So yes, I do have a Word document with every character and all of the things I have already because I am terrified of getting it wrong 50% of the way.
Do your characters have a scent?
Some of them I have mentioned the way they smell. Yeah, because I didn't expect to experience this, but I have talked to some people who have works of fiction, right, that they have published. And the way that they describe it is that they're not the author, the person in real life isn't actually doesn't decide how the story goes.
Right.
Once the characters have been created, they
take off.
They do their own thing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be, because that's not how my brain works.
Right.
But it is so accurate. I didn't decide how to describe the way that the MMC smells.
Mm.
The FMC did. I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
It just happened.
But I can tell you that he smells like freaking cherries, but not. And then it's important because the distinction was made that it's not like sweet cherries, like candy cherries, but like cherry trees.
Yeah.
Like outside that cherry dirt smell.
You know, it would be really fun. That place that I go to in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That makes
the smell.
Uh-huh. We get your book done.
Okay.
And we go up there and we do a collaboration with them.
Oops.
And talk to them about even just one character. Because they do customs.
I think that'd be interesting to even take, in Throne of Glass.
Yeah.
How the smell of home for Aelin and Rowan's smell are the same smell.
Yeah.
That pine and
I don't remember.
Snow or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be fun. I don't know. I'd have to
That'd
pull.
be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so
might have to message them. That might be my own little thing to work on the side.
That'd be fun. Well,
really cool.
I found an editor for my book.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone who does it for has a journalism degree, and I might be related to them, but he opted not to judge. So,
okay. I have read a little bit of it.
Did you read everything I sent you, or did you stop?
I stopped after the first chapter because I didn't want to.
You got invested.
I did real quick.
I remember you telling me that you were like, I want to read more, but I know that it's not done. And so if I finish what you did send me, then I'm going to be upset that there isn't more. Yep. And I'm pretty sure when I sent it to you, I only had 6 chapters done.
Yes. And I stopped after
5.5 chapters done. Yeah.
But I told you I was immediately
yep.
hooked. Yeah. Your writing style is spot on for what I like. Maybe your book will be the first one that gets me to cry.
Well, I don't know if I'm writing a book. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't decided. It's not up to me at this point. I don't get to decide how emotionally traumatic the book is.
And that's okay.
So, because it's not up to me.
Nope, it's not. I've heard that from other authors before too, that they've said that.
After a certain point, you don't decide anymore.
Right.
And that's like with like plot holes and like little side quests that are happening in the book too. You're, as an author, you're like, what is happening? How did we get here?
Right.
And then you're like, no, we got to get back on like, what is the point of this? And then, but I don't, my only thing, I don't right now, I don't want to write a series. Mm-hmm. The goal is one book. One book by itself.
That's not going to happen.
The goal is one book. I have an entire series plotted out.
Yeah.
In a different, it's not the book I'm writing right now, but
different one.
It is, it's good. And it's fantasy though. This is, I would consider it, I guess the one I am currently writing, I guess I would consider probably fantasy, but not really.
Mm-mm.
But
the little bit that I did read, I wouldn't have gone that way unless it's gone a different direction.
No, but I mean like magic. It has a magic system. So where does that?
Okay, so I could see that.
So, but fantasy isn't right.
No.
But like, I also wouldn't call it like romantasy either, or like paranormal, or I don't know. I don't know what you would technically classify it as.
Maybe you're making a whole new genre.
But the series that's planned out, which is, it's probably right now, probably a trilogy that's actually like laid out book for book. It's kind of scary. I'm not going to show you because it gives a little like, have you seen that meme of Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he's standing in front of the board and he has a cigarette and he's doing this and there's little strings?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like the way I planned that book, that series out is like
Do
that.
you need to borrow a wall in my garage?
It's a little scary.
Okay.
So
we need an Emma daycare day. So you can.
I have 2 jobs now. There is no Emma doesn't get to go to daycare anymore.
I know, it's no fun.
I used to go to daycare a couple times a week.
I know. I think Poppy misses you.
Mm-hmm.
She's a menace. She's lucky she's cute.
Well,
we were supposed to talk about Mac. I'm not disappointed.
This was a good conversation. This is fine.
We needed this. We haven't gotten to just sit down and chat for a while. Life's been.
No. I guess we should probably end this episode without just like walking away.
Bye. Deuces. See ya.
Oh God. Fuck. That was so funny. Okay. Well, I guess
we're
there's
super
that.
Professional and all.
Okay, bye. See you next time.